everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Oh my god, you guys, I like feel so sick to my stomach. I'm trying to figure out where to start. So I feel like I should give just a tiny bit of a backstory. I did not meet my husband when he was in prison. We've been off and on since 2013, but I met him in high school. When he went in, it was 2017, and I was 6 months pregnant. So he went in on September, and I had my baby in November. Okay, so first he went to county, was close to us. We would visit him whenever we got the chance, whenever we could. Basically every weekend, right? Until COVID hit. COVID hit, and then we couldn't go anymore. Guys, just bear with me because I'm having a really hard time doing this. Okay, he got to prison in 2022, and like early 2022, and we didn't go visit him until I think it was the end of 2022. I had, my son was little, he was like 3 years old, does not like long car rides. My baby is autistic, shout out all my autism mamas. So, you know, my son comes first. I wanted to make sure that when we went, my son was going to be okay making the drive, right? He was nonverbal. I wanted to make sure he could at least let me know he was hungry, had to go to the bathroom, etc., right? Once we did go, sorry guys. Okay, so yeah, we went in late 2022, and after we went, I was so overwhelmed with happiness. Basically, like, fell back in love all over again, you know? Fuck. So after we went, I couldn't imagine
crying like a mother.
Going that long without being with him again. So we went often. We went again in like January of 2023. And every couple months, every few months, whatever we could do. But we made sure to go for holidays, around his birthday, you know, things like that. Holidays like that. You guys, I keep pausing it so much because I'm trying to not cry. I don't want you guys making fucking sad memes out of me and shit. Okay.
Hey, you got a tough crowd over here. We do not like terrible storytellers.
Of 2023, we got married. We ended up getting married. We didn't get married in county, you guys. I wanted to make sure that it's something he really wanted. I knew that I loved him like that. I knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with him, but I wanted to make sure that he wasn't doing it just because he was incarcerated. So I waited, and you know, then we had contact again. I was so happy. I was so happy. Every time we would go, every time I was at visits, I didn't want to come back. He's maybe like 7 hours away from us. So it's, I mean, it's doable, but financially it is hard, you know, to go every so often, and especially because I'm the sole provider for me and my son, and you guys know how expensive everything is, groceries, everything, you know. It's hard to go on little trips like that often, but I made it possible because I love him. I loved him, and I wanted us to be close. I wanted us to have a close relationship. I wanted things to be good. I wanted it to work out. So after we got married, we waited for a date, for a family visit date. We got it, and it was September the 6th. We were both so happy. I was so happy. I'm so happy. You guys are my prison wives. You guys already know. To have to wait that long, probably skipping a lot of details, but if you guys want to know anything in specific, you can just ask me later and I'll answer whatever I can. Okay, so September the 6th comes, right? So excited. I have all my bags packed. We go. My mom ended up going with us. So my mom and one of her friends, which is my son's godmother, ended up going. They were gonna hike and, you know, go roam the town and stuff. Meantime, we were in the family visit. Our family visit was scheduled on a Tuesday. So we were gonna go in on a Tuesday, come out on a Thursday, and then stay the weekend to still go back in for normal family visit. normal visits. I'm gonna try to just get into it this time. I know the last video was really long, and someone said that they lost brain cells watching it because of all the pauses. So I'm really sorry. But also, you could just choose not to watch, you know? Okay, anyways.
Oh, we watching.
Where did I leave off? Hold on 1 second. Okay, we got to the prison. We went into the visiting area. We put our bags up there, my blankets, to get checked. And I see two guys from IGI coming towards me. IGI, guys, IGI, they're the cops within the prison system, okay? So it's not the COs that showed me. It wasn't the visiting sergeant. It was IGI, which is the cops within the prison system. So they asked if my mom could watch my son for a little bit. They took me to a different building. At this point, there's a lot going through my head, you know, but I knew that I wasn't doing anything wrong. I am going into a conjugal visit at prison, so search me, you know, do what you have to do so I can go see my husband, because I've been waiting for this day for a very long time. Search me. So they take me back. They sit me down, right? They show me the consent form. You have to sign a consent form that says basically you're consenting to the search. I look to the side and I see that they have like this stack of piles of just like printed out papers, and I could see that they're conversations. So I'm like kind of looking at it and looking at them and just waiting for them to tell me why I'm getting searched. They start to tell me that, you know, they notice that I have different GTL accounts, which is, you know, the accounts that you text them through on the tablet. So they said that that was a little suspicious to them. I mean, I've made multiple accounts, you know. He has blocked me before, and then I went and made a whole new one just to try to message him again. Like, shit happens, you know. I think I have like 3. It's not even that many. I have like 3 emails, so I have one for every email. Anyways, told them you can read all the messages. Shouldn't be anything suspicious about that, you know. Then they tell me, well, you do know that he's speaking to other females, right? What? My heart, literally, like when I tell you guys that I can't explain the feeling that I felt, like I had never felt that before in my life, right? Like my heart just fell to the fucking floor, sank to my stomach, down to the floor. I'm telling them, no, you know, I didn't know that. At this point, I'm already crying. They haven't even really showed me anything or told me too much, and I'm just crying and crying and crying. I signed the consent form. 2 female guards come to get me, take me to the bathroom. I'm crying. They're telling me they're very sorry. You know, this happens all the time. I let them know that it's not because of that. They literally just showed me evidence that my husband was cheating on me. They search me, whatever. I pass. I go back to the room. And they just, you know, proceed to tell me about this woman, about this girl. I don't even feel comfortable calling her a woman. Let's just call her female number 1. Because
Damn.
there's going to be a number 2 that pops out. Guys. So let's just call her female number 1. So they start showing me all these printouts that they have, kind of mocking me, like showing it to me and being like, that's not your butt. Like, no shit. I'm over here crying. Why would you even say that? You know? And these pictures are blurred out pictures. Guys. They're not, like, I can't see everything right? They're blurred out because they're, you know what, you can already imagine what kind of photos they are. So they're blurred out. Then they show me conversations. These conversations are not just the type to have with someone that you're just messing around with. They were telling each other they loved each other. He was telling her he was going to be with her when I had just got his name tatted too above my knee, and one of the guards was like, and you just got his name tatted. And a lot of you guys are saying they're not supposed to do this. They know all this, right? Shit. It's against regulations. It is. They're not supposed to do this. Per Title 15, they're not supposed to release any private information without his consent. So my husband did file a grievance form, I know that. So whatever actions need to be taken for them to be held accountable, I'm pretty sure is in action already. Even though they're probably just going to get a slap on the wrist. Like, they're not supposed to do that. You know, if their motive was to help me, they just went about it all wrong. Like, it was just very uncut and raw, and they had no remorse. You know, I was bawling and they just kept showing me stuff. They even told me, at this point I was kind of asking questions now. Like, I asked about his ex-girlfriend. They told me I'd been talking to her too. They told me, what other names do you know? Dude. My gosh, you guys, I'm so sorry. This ended up being way longer than expected. I think I'm gonna have to make part 3. I know a lot of you guys are saying I'm taking too long to get to the point, but the point is not to get to the point. The point is for me to vent. The whole purpose of this was for me to find people that I could relate to, kind of people in the same situation, so we could support each other and be there for each other, because I'm just now starting my healing process, because I've still been talking to this man. And if you guys want to know about that, I can tell you about that too. Okay, so the name that she was using on the Getting Out app was Roxy Martinez. It ended up not being her real name. They did show me a picture of her face that was not blurred out. I didn't recognize her. I had no idea who she was. They also showed me messages that dated all the way back to when he first got to prison. So they were trying to show me how long it had been going on for, you know? My initial thought was like, this poor girl. According to the messages, like, I mean, they seemed in love. She seemed really in love. So I was like, this poor girl, like, you have her over here thinking you're going to be with her, but you have a whole family. You have me, you have your son. You know, you're telling me the same thing. You're telling me you love me, you want to be with me.
He got you thinking too, looking at
married. I mean, I wanted to get married too, you know, but he definitely was like, okay, let's get married. He was ready.
Because he was going to prison. Stupid
Once
ass.
I found out who this girl was, you guys. So throughout the time of them talking, I'm stuttering. She had been trying to add me on my other platforms. She tried adding me so much. I denied her request so many times that at the end of it, I thought she was a cop. I thought it was just a fake page. She was just a cop trying to get information on my husband, you know. I found out that this female was pregnant. Bro, so she had her baby in May of 2023, the same month that me and my husband got married. And you know what? He was acting a little weird. Like, I could notice him. Something was off. Something about the date. He did not want to get married in that month. And his birthday is also in May. So he said that he didn't want our marriage day, to, like, basically cancel out his birthday. She had a whole baby and still kept talking to him. So she had her baby in May. I didn't find any of this out till September.
Was the baby his?
You guys, it's just like, it's a lot. It's so much. And then she's over here, so proud of herself. I don't know if you guys saw that first post that I posted, the first message. I don't want to expose her name, you guys. I want to. But I know, I mean, her, I don't know whether she had a boy or a girl. I did find her registry on Google. Can't remember whether it was a boy or a girl.
Women find anything.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Her baby must be like a year and a half now. And she does have a son too, so I wouldn't want any hate affecting her ability to be a good mom. Even though I want to tell you guys, so bad. Anyways, my husband swore up and down that she was just a pasar tiempo, that she has her own family and they were just messing around. You know, it was more for the pictures that he was getting, and I'm assuming that X-rated calls. You know, he admitted that too. He said that he stuck around for that. Told me he didn't love her, this and that. So you guys are gonna be so mad at me for this. You guys are gonna hate me. I was still trying to work things out with him. I actually tried giving him another chance.
God damn. The delusion.
My birthday is in March. her birthday's in March. I found out that he went and told this happy birthday. Went and contacted her again. After basically destroying our relationship, he went to go mess it up even more. He went to go do it again. And I know you guys are probably thinking, who in their right mind would stay and try to work things out after that, right? You guys have to understand that we have been together for about 12 years. When he was out, we were already living together. Like, he was my best friend, the love of my life. I've never loved anyone the way that I have loved him before. So, I guess I was in denial a little bit, you know? I wanted to believe that he didn't have feelings for the other person. I wanted to believe that it was me he actually wanted to be with. Because of our past, because of our history, you know, it was just hard for me to wrap my head around it actually being over between us. So, I understand that now, that that's just kind of, you know, a delusion of mind, and I need to not be stuck in this cycle, and I need to move forward in order for me to heal. Okay, so anyways, he gave me this female's phone number, right? So I'm calling and calling and calling and calling and calling her, trying to get a hold of her, trying to figure out how has been going on. She's not answering me at all. Like, she wants nothing to do with me.
What? Why would you go?
I seen that she had deleted her social media, basically doing the most to avoid me. So, allegedly, I posted her nail page on my husband's page, allegedly. Guys, I have never felt it like this before in my entire life. So when I tell you guys that I have been acting out of character and I have acted out of character, like I did a lot of things that when I say
Don't
like
we
the
all?
ratchet devil came out of me, dude. I'm not proud of myself, but allegedly I did some things to provoke her, and allegedly it worked. So she messaged me back. It was not what I was expecting at all. She's just so proud. She's like, ha ha ha. You look so dumb letting everyone know your man wants me. I know I look stupid. But
Got her.
don't you have a man? Don't you have kids? Why would you say that? So this was all around the March when I found out that he had called her for her birthday. So female number one, right, is actually the one that told me about female number two. You guys, he started talking to a whole nother, like a good, I think 7 years younger than us. I'm 32. Just say my age. I'm 32 years old. So this girl that he had started talking to was 25. Dude, at this point, I'm just like, okay, everything that's coming out of his mouth is a lie. It's just sad, you know, like, it's so sad. Like, this is someone that I actually wanted to spend the rest of my life with, so it's just effed up.
He had
Probably
other
like
plans.
About a month ago, had been getting a bunch of private calls on just spamming my phone with restricted calls. So I downloaded this app to, like, unblock the number, and it did. And I messaged it, and I'm like 100% sure it was her. After I messaged it, dead silence, nothing. No reply, no more calls, nothing. But it's like, why are you so bothered? Like, why are you still calling me? Either worry about your family or leave your man and get with my husband, but you guys need to figure shit out. And I know you're watching this too. You and your sister. You want to be sending me my mom's address? Pull up then. Pull up. See, that's what I mean when they say the ratchet devil comes out of me. I need to, like, I'm better than that. I'm better than her. There's no reason for me to try and do anything anymore, you know, because I'm leaving my husband. So, and we are going through the divorce, guys. For those that want to know, we are going through the divorce process. I just had court a couple weeks ago. Our next court is in January, and I'm pretty sure that that'll be the day that they just tell me that it's finalized.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional. And yes, we staying lit, big dog, man. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my homeboy Lucky Wheels of Deals. He keeps it lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Make sure y'all hit the links down below. We got the Opulence Scents. Oh, that's the candle. Opulence Scents. Okay. Y'all hit these links. Hit the link for the Opulence Scents. Shout out to anybody who bought the super fat burners over the past month. I appreciate y'all. Ready to unbig that back. If y'all don't know, I'm 20 pounds down. You probably can't see it. You're going to start seeing it in my face. I'll be slimming up on y'all. I told y'all I'm going to become a dog this winter. Anyway, let's get into it, big dog. Girl, what the hell was you thinking? That nigga, you got married just for him to go to jail? Come on, man. Y'all can't be serious, big dog. Listen, when I went to prison, I broke up with my woman. I said, you ain't about to be cheating on me and lying to me at the same goddamn time. Because ain't no way I'm going to be cheating on you in here. Because you know, when I seen that boy said her husband was cheating on her in jail, I was like, oh shit, this is interesting. Okay. Hella crazy for real. Yeah, but yeah, man, I left my chick. Well, you know what was crazy though? We didn't have cell phones and tablets then. You had to make a call, and I think the phone calls was like $22.50, I believe. $22.50 for a 15-minute call. That's crazy, ain't it? Yeah, $22.50. So I was making like one call a week to the house, and man, my big homie from the hood, he was locked up, and he was like, he really busted my bubble. He was like, hey man, he said, you got a girl out there? I said, yeah man, my girl, we got a 1-year-old. This is my oldest, she's 19 now. I said, yeah, I got a 1-year-old. He was like, man, you better break up with her. I was like, why? Nah, she gonna hold it down for me. He said, hell nah, man. She's like, how long you got? He's like, nah, shoot, about 6 months, that coochie gonna get to throbbing. Another nigga gonna be in her ear talking about, oh man, don't worry, PJ, I can hold you down till PJ get back, or well, I'll take care of you. You don't gotta worry about that nigga. And he just gonna be hitting up on late nights. What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? Sooner or later, that thing gonna get to throbbing and gushing, and she gonna be like, come on over. I was like, I wanted to fight him that day. I was like, this nigga tripping. I broke up with her immediately after that. She was mad. And then, we was just like, I was like, man. And then what did she do? Exactly what she said she wasn't going to do. She had me juiced up. Now I get out, niggas is talking about, hey man, I don't want you to get mad at me because of what my brother did. I said, who your brother? Oh, the nigga that was fucking my baby mama. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see how it is. For real. That's a true story. Oh. Niggas be in jail. Sad to the bug. Sad. Anyway, he out here breaking hearts to women outside. Got his girls wilding out. Okay. Shout out to him though. Look like he got some hickeys on his neck. Yeah, I can't zoom in, but he broke out hickeys on his neck. Okay. That might be the other girl. I don't know if that's the girl, cause she looked kind of thick with blonde hair. Like this other girl, she looked thin. Like she hella thin. But this girl looked thick. Thickity thick. Oh yeah, it is two different girls, cause look how thin she is. Yeah, that boy playing games. Anyway, then she had the nerve to think that he wasn't cheating, man. He ain't got nothing but time. Man, he liking every girl's pictures. Okay? Messaging every girl. You know, I mean, when you got access and time, you ain't got nothing else to do. But it was something else that I was coming into. Man, she said a lot, but not said much. So I didn't really, I was paying attention, but she was crying so much. I was just like, man, my nose hurt. Is tripping. She was tripping, man. I was like, how is this dude locked up in prison? He left his family. You got married for him, talking about you want to spend the rest of your life with him. Hell, he's spending 6 of them in jail with other men, not with you. Like, what are you talking about? You can't spend your life with a nigga who don't want to spend a life with you when he already locked up. It's a wrap. You know, he ain't met your kid once. Like, she said the kid was 1, now the baby's 6 or 7. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If the baby's 7 years old, the man been in jail for like 6 years. Maybe her timeline is off or something. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, bro was out there cheating on him. It was in there cheating on him with a woman. He only got married with her just so he could have conjugal visits. I don't know what state they in, but they can have conjugal visits. But that's the only reason why he married her. He didn't marry her because he loved her. He married her because he knew he was going away. And he had her wrapped around her finger. Now she talking about, I'm getting a divorce, y'all. Girl, we don't care. You rode this much time out with him. He done cheated on you and everything. Like, she act like divorce was something people on with. It's people in the free world getting divorces, and we ain't happy for them. Them nigga locked up. You shouldn't have married him. Like, that was dumb as hell. That was the dumbest thing you ever could have did. I've never seen somebody so dumb. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know how much a man loves you is if a man goes to jail right after y'all get married and he goes to prison, that's how much he love you. Not at all, okay? What kind of man is going to leave his kids and go to prison, leave his wife to fend for herself, and expect her to be faithful, and then he go cheat on you with 2, not 1, but 2 other women? I hope y'all learned a lesson. I know it was somebody in the chat. This is one of my first times doing a live reaction. In this form of fashion. I did live reactions a lot. But this will be a video y'all gonna see in the future if y'all ain't watching during the reaction. So thank you, everybody. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I see we got a lot of people in the chat tonight telling us what's up. So yeah, it was somebody, I forgot who it was, but they said they got a husband in jail or a boyfriend in jail, and they got tablets in there, and guess what? She don't trust them. You damn right don't trust them. Because I'm telling you, if I had a tablet in jail, actually, I don't know. Because when I was in jail, I was trying to reach out to chicks. Man, I was reaching out to like, I was getting my brother to reach out to people for me. And I don't know if he was either stealing my women or they just wouldn't respond. But either way, I didn't have no new ones. I had friends, you know what I'm saying? I knew one chick's her sister's address because one, I remember her phone number, but I had her address because we stayed in the same apartments, and I knew her apartment number. So me having the apartment number, that's how I knew her address. So I hit her up. And there was this other chick I used to talk to. She was doing bad. She was out there robbing and stealing from people. I even found out that she was going to plan on robbing me, but I ended up going to jail. But anyway, she lost a leg in a car accident. Shout out to her, though. Peg leg ass. Don't try to rob me. What the fuck wrong with this chick? I'm telling you, boy. It be some straight hoes in prison. Yeah, man, be hoes in prison. You know what? Shout out to everybody in prison, because Oh man, when I was locked up, ain't nobody send me no money. These niggas be texting and all this. Hey man, can you cash at me? I wish I could have got a cash app. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all, there's some secrets y'all don't know about me. I'm a master crochet artist. And I read about 1,000 words per minute. I'm a what's it called? I'm a prison personal trainer. You know what I'm saying? I got a certification for personal training in prison, big dog. But I don't use that shit. But yeah, I can crochet birds, hats, gloves, socks. I still know the pattern for socks and gloves. I could just make a bear. I made so many hats I could do with my eyes closed. I got an OSU cover about 12 feet long, 10 feet wide. I mean, not OSU, OU blanket. Yeah, I did a lot of time in prison. So if I had a tablet, it was either that or jacking off. You can't do nothing else. You getting all the pussy people. We couldn't get nothing, dog. If somebody had a nasty magazine, man, you know how much one page of a nasty magazine costs? Man, you be, man, shit. Charge. Niggas making fee-fees. They getting actual coochie pics. And what's cold is, I forgot about this. What's cold is the guards, they ruthless. They was sitting there just playing with that woman just like, oh, you want to know, this ain't your ass. When they told the girl, this ain't your ass, that's the thick girl's ass. Thick girl got a fat ass probably. And it just showed the skinny girl talking about, we know that ain't your ass. That is cold. That is cold. That's cold. That's you know, just to show her those pics, like, your man said, he told her he loved her at this thread. Yep. Oh, on this thread, he was telling her how they gonna come home and get married. But that means you gotta get a divorce. Her stupid ass talking about, I'm gonna give him what he want. I'm gonna divorce him. Why? Make him pay. He already in jail. Keep him locked down. Make it. Make him be an adulterer. You know what I'm saying? Man, the prison guards, they didn't hold back. And then they strip searched him. They was like, this is your man texting another woman. Then they gonna violate you with a strip search. Then they brought her back in there to show her more naked pictures, more text messages of her man. She took that 7-hour ride home just bawling her freaking eyes out. Her son in the back, I ain't gonna talk about no kids with autism, but please, Mama, why are you crying? Man, shout out to Mental Health World on TikTok. It's these girls named Bria and Shay. Oh, they are the cutest, funniest things. Don't laugh at them, but they funny. Y'all gotta check them out. I wanted to do a video on them, but I can't laugh at them. I gotta laugh with them. I can't laugh at them. But yeah, shout out to Bria and Shay. They got like autism, but like they are really something else. Everybody calm down. Everyday people, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'ma holler at y'all. Peace. Let me know if y'all want another one of these live reactions.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.